Is it possible to speed up the states you're undergoing through sleep? Because when a person wakes up, he's different. Yes, the renewal happens during the sleep, even during the physical sleep, but actually it's incorrect work. Sometimes, in the beginning of the path, when a person at the start uses sleep to somehow cross from one state to the next, somehow possible, but for future work, no. A person has to actively come out of the states, out of the falls. Sleep is not meant for that. No. Do you remember that you told about the Rabash that in the evening you talked about what you're gonna do and this and that, and in the morning he couldn't get up like a beast? It was very hard for him. Oh, no, no, no. Not that he simply couldn't get up in the morning. No, 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 no. Don't ask vexing questions. No, don't falsely commentate me. That's not what I meant. It's simply that, really, when an elder person gets up, he doesn't feel well, but he got up relatively quickly. There were such states where it was hard. I gave him coffee. We started our study gradually, and afterwards we got back into shape. Or if we were in Tiberias, then we went to take a walk at 2 a.m. and we walked around our house for some time. What? I mean, you even gave this example that engaging in sports takes a person out of a state in which he's kind of stuck. There are many tricks and cunning ideas as to how can a person constantly change his states, hasten them, not simply fall asleep and come out new. How else can you hasten? On account of what? Hastening only through the group. You can't do anything else. And don't invent any mechanical accelerators, electronical or whatever. Only through the group. You can't do anything else. You can hasten things only if you connect with others. You get through them the energy that each one of them gets, and with the help of that, you advance. I simply remember you talked about the powers you get as a result of every day going on a walk, and it allows you to do a lot of... No, it's something very mechanical, physiological. Those aren't spiritual forces, not at all. What's with you? You see how it's taken? No, I mean, in any case, there are people who are more passive, and you're more active, and you said that you're active because you're connected to that common system. No, there are Kabbalists who are of a more lazy corporeal character and can barely move, and so it's a physiological character. There are such people and such people, those who are more active and more passive, but it gives strength, the spiritual connection. It does and it doesn't. Not necessarily. Of course, a person... Kabbalah tells a person that he has to care for his physical health, but to the extent that he feels a need for it. There are those who have to walk for 10, 15 kilometers a day in order to come to a normal physical state and for their head to start working. And there are those for whom it's enough to breathe fresh air for 5 minutes, and that's it. You don't have to try and put it all into some physical framework. No, not at all. If it works for me, maybe for someone else, it doesn't. But being a part of the group, it hastens a person's states because he connects with other desires. That's already spiritual work. If a person is physically far, how does he connect with the group? Through thought? Of course, because he connects to the desires. Of course. Now I want to connect to the desires of all of our friends all over the world. I start depicting, only in my imagination, how now all of them in all parts of the world, they're studying, they're trying to remember how to lift themselves better, how to do something, disseminate in different languages, different groups. All that's going on, and I want to participate with them in all that. I want to feel their pain, their aspirations, their thriving. I want to bond together with them into this one great big desire, so together we could do something. If that's my aspiration, together with them. Now, for instance, I'm working on the Zohar, the book of Zohar, to prepare it for print. And you're bugging me with your movies. So I'll start doing it, and I'll really put my essence into it, into this common work. And then I get powers. I connect with their desires. That's already a spiritual action, even though I don't yet feel it as spiritual. I feel it as any psychological influence over myself, but actually it's spiritual. By that I draw the upper forces. If I'll try and bond with them deeper this way, eventually I will start feeling them, and in our common connection to feel the upper force, I'll start feeling it, it'll start influencing me.